Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the movie Hangout. Today I'm going to be reviewing Cobra Kai, the YouTube Red series. This series takes place about 30 years after the first Karate Kid movie ended, the karate tournament. And basically it just shows like how bad the arch nemesis of Daniel, his name is Johnny, and it just shows how bad his life is. He's like down and out, nothing is going right. Just rubs salt in his wounds even worse as he's driving his crappy car around LA, he sees Daniel LaRusso on billboards for like all these like car dealerships he owns, and Daniel's basically just like winning at life and everything. And there's so many ways that this series could go wrong, right? I mean, it could just be like unwatchable, but I found myself just sucked into it. And the reason why is it really builds on the lives of Johnny and Daniel, and kind of like, you know, that tournament was where their paths crossed, and their paths have not crossed ever since, and they go in distinctively different paths. And because of that, Daniel kind of, I'm not going to give away too much, there's no spoilers here, but Daniel's kind of a douche in the series, and Johnny's actually a pretty cool guy. Johnny actually like takes the lessons he learned from Cobra Kai and trains like a bunch of just loser misfit kids that don't get any respect in high school, and teaches them how to like respect themselves, fight for what's right, and above all, sweep the leg. And it was just so cool seeing that painted again, you know, strike first, strike hard, no surrender. You know, I don't know, it's just so cool. And they tackle contemporary topics like political correctness, you know, a lot of things you're not allowed to say anymore, but who cares? You just got to do it. You know, kids just like not being physically fit, kids not being able to deal with conflict physically or mentally. And I thought that it was really cool to see them just kind of go for it in this series. It's 10 episodes. Every episode is 30 minutes long, which I felt like was the perfect length because it was just enough to get like a good amount of story in. And, you know, you didn't get bored. And then as soon as it ended, you're just like, man, like I could go for another one, you know? I think if they would have gone like, you know, an hour each episode, it would have been a little too long and people wouldn't have finished. You know, they would have just like stopped about 30, 45 minutes in and then like got distracted with something else. So I think they did a really good job with that. Personally, I give this thing 8 out of 10 bonsai trees. That's my rating for this. And I think it definitely pertains to the story. Bonsai trees, 8 out of 10. Let's face it, there's really nothing that's like 10 out of 10. So 8 out of 10 is pretty darn good. They did an excellent job. The writing is fantastic. Acting is really good. The karate fighting is it's like, I think intentionally cheesy, you know? So it's like I laughed in a lot of the karate fighting scenes and stuff, but it's pretty cool. Only downside is you get to watch the first, I think, 2 or 3 episodes out of the 10 for free. And then you got to sign up for YouTube Red, which, I mean, come on. I mean, we got Hulu, we got Netflix, we got Amazon Prime, and then we got to sign up for this thing now. Me personally, I mean, it's tough to sign up for YouTube Red when they totally obliterated all of our ad revenue that we're getting, you know, on our YouTube channel. You know, so that rubbed some salt in my wounds. I guess maybe I felt a little bit like Johnny when it came to that, and YouTube was Daniel Russo for sure. But, you know, I would at least sign up for the YouTube Red to watch the series because apparently a lot of other people thought it was at least 8 out of 10 bonsai trees because YouTube Red just greenlit for season 2, which I'm super excited about. I really hope it revitalizes the actors' careers because, you know, these guys, I've seen a lot of interviews with them and they seem like pretty cool guys. You know, they're not douchey in any way. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you want to get future reviews, you want to get future rants or original content, click subscribe. Later.